Hello, everyone. Happy day to you all. Sorry, this table's a mess. I was trying to clean it up for you. It's not happening. We have old projects on it here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, all kinds of stuff.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Hi, everyone. We're going to make a fun tumbler today. I have prepped none of it, so fingers crossed that.
But that just means you all get to see it all.
And troubleshoot if it doesn't work well.
Yes.
I'm pulling up the YouTubes right now. Let's see here. So I can see everyone that's here. We have lots of friends with us, Rachel?
Yeah, we do. 51 right now.
Oh, that's incredible.
That's great for right here at the beginning. Yeah.
Yes. Hi, Miss Shirley. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Heather, Crystal, Elisa, Kai, Connie, Sabrina. Wow, lots of amazing people. Sabrina says, hi, still on the fence about joining, Sabrina. Let us know what questions you might have or why you're on the fence.
Yeah, thanks for letting us know, by the way.
Absolutely love that. Absolutely. And we'll answer any questions that you have, or our amazing flock members here can help you jump one way or the other off the fence.
Yeah.
I've done 30 tumblers so far. Miss Shirley, that's incredible.
That's a lot of tumblers.
Hello, Becca and Rach. Great to see your smiling face. Well, at least Becca's.
Oh, I'm smiling.
Yes, she's smiling.
Don't worry.
Get off the fence, Sabrina, says Renee. I love our flock. You all are hysterical. Absolutely hysterical. I don't have a mug press, but I'm curious about hacks. That's amazing. Hi, Mama. Hi from Canada, Miss Cindy. Sneaking in alive while in my office at work. Shh, don't tell. We'll try not to be loud. Hopefully you have earphones in. Or AirPods or something. You know, Rach, I did not look at the cameras. Are we good in focus, like overhead and all that fun stuff? Do I need to worry about any of that?
No,
okay,
no.
We're good.
Let me actually make sure camera 1 is good in focus.
Okay.
I redid it this morning, but
yeah,
we'll make sure. It always, you never know.
I was so excited to find you all. I've been binge watching all your videos. I love hearing that, Mel Matthews 87. I love hearing that. Every single day, like Rachel and I come to work and we're blown away. Every single day, we get at least, I would say, between 2 and 5 comments.
Yes, at least. Yeah.
So glad to find you. And let me tell you, we're more glad you found us than you found, the fact, it's so hard to know how to get the word out without stepping on toes and crossing lines and doing all those things. So we just thought that it would be best for you all to find us organically if you were not already our friend. And yeah, you have. And so that's amazing.
I told Becca, I said, we'll probably still be getting amazing people that find us in like 6 months or a year, you know,
yes.
Which is amazing that you all find
I just
us
love seeing these
in our little crafty corner of the world.
Yeah. I love seeing the names of people that are so familiar that have found us. It's like a reunion almost every day. It's amazing. Yeah. Did I find gloves for my kiddos? Yes, I did. Thank you all so much for helping me find some. I ordered them. I'm hoping. Amazon says they'll be here Friday. However, I really need them to be here Thursday because we're supposed to get more snow Thursday night. Fingers crossed.
Becca, tell them what you told me about your nails.
Remind me what I said.
The nail number. You were
channeling. Oh, yes. So my nail color is 93. Nail color 93. And here in Morristown, if you've been here at all, you've heard someone talk about the blizzard of 93 because we don't get a lot of snow. Like 4 to 6 inches is the most we get, and we get it once a year. Yeah, if we get it, it's once a year.
Yeah.
The blizzard of 93 was huge. I mean, a couple, I can't remember. Is Marianne Toffoletto here?
I don't know.
Marianne, if you're here, or Mom's here. Mom, how many inches was it? Because I was 5, 6, almost 6. And don't remember the exact amount, but it was tons of snow. So I'm channeling the blizzard of 93.
Honestly, you only hear good things about it. You don't hear like, oh no, the power was out forever.
Which it probably was. We just don't hear it. Yeah.
But it's like back then, it was just a simpler time, even back in the early 90s. My parents had just gotten married. So they were little newlyweds, and the blizzard of 93 came, and Mom literally only has the best stories ever to tell about it. Because what else do you do when you're newlyweds? You just embrace it. No kids, no pet. Just had a grand.
Oh, I'm sure they loved it. It probably was amazing.
They loved it.
I'm such a homebody. I love to be snowed in. Now my poor husband, who works for FedEx, has to get to work and has to deliver, and he's like, "Of course you like it. You don't have to drive it." And I'm like, "Sorry." Sorry.
Yeah.
Michelle said, we sure did chase you, and we are so appreciative that you did.
That's so sweet.
It was, Fred's here, yes. It was waist deep in places in the yard on me then. Fred, is that the video where Ben comes around the corner boo-hoo crying because you threw like a wad of snow with rocks in it at him?
Oh, no.
I think that was the Blizzard of 93. There's videos of me and Anna inside because we didn't get to go out and play in it, but the boys are outside like, yeah.
Yeah.
So funny. Okay, we are making a tumbler today, Hope. Yes, we are, because what I want to talk to you all about is this teeny tiny skinny tumbler in the mug press. So technically you should not be doing this tumbler in here because the way that the mug press works is that it closes, and it needs to close because it needs to add the pressure. It needs to add it needs to wrap a hug around your tumbler so that the ink will transfer over really well. And I'm going to show you how to hack this system also. You may notice it's taller. I didn't originally intend to do taller
and like 360.
And 360, but I think I'm just going to do it because...
And skinnier, taller, skinnier, and 360.
Yes. I was going to just do one image, which would mean I would just do it this way, but I'm just enjoying you all so much today that I'll just be here longer with you to do it. So, Mom says, I'm thinking it was over a foot. The drifts were awful because of the wind and couldn't get the glass door or the kick-up garage door open. Yes. Anyway, we're not supposed to get that much snow, but I'm just...
Becca would not mind.
I wouldn't hate it.
No.
I wouldn't hate it. Because I could still do lives from my house. They would not look this pretty.
If we had electricity, and then your phone would die eventually, and then what? Then your laptop would die eventually.
I have a battery on my camper I could use.
Here we go.
Yeah, we have generators. There's things we could do.
I would just keel over and die.
You would. You would be a nervous wreck.
I would just keel over.
First of all, her dog does not like to go to the bathroom in the snow.
No.
He's a princess.
Even though my bird is tropical, I still think my bird gets cold. I get paranoid about that. See, if it was just me and James, we would
Look who's here.
Oh, who's here?
Sparkle Dumpster, Chrissy.
Chrissy, you found
us.
We've missed you.
Yes, we have. Welcome.
We've missed
Sorry,
you.
I didn't mean. I was really excited. I'm so sorry.
No, I wasn't saying
So James,
anything
what?
important. James, if it was just me and James, we would be fine. We would rally like Mom and Dad did in 93. I'm just a nervous wreck. But you know, Becca, knowing that Becca could just go to her camper, she has things to do, that makes me try and feel resourceful myself. I think I could try and manage. I'll just come to your house.
Please do. Yeah. Just walk all the way.
I'll just walk.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay. Do I need to go over anything, or should I just jump into crafting? I haven't really been looking at the comments.
Yeah. What all supplies are we using?
Oh, fantastic. So this is a 20-ounce tumbler. I don't know. I think it's 20 ounces. And I'm just going to give you the dimensions. It is right at 8 inches tall. Yes.
Chrissy is the one who bought the Glowforge.
Are you serious? Was it
Chrissy.
you? Oh, that is so funny. We got an email last night that someone had used our code to purchase a Glowforge, and we were like, "Who is this person? Who is this person? Who is this person?" This is really exciting.
Thank you so much.
And you're gonna do amazing because I've seen your work and I know your hustle, like making money with your Glowforge. If that's what you intend to do, like you're gonna be bomb at it. I'm really excited for you.
Now I interrupted you.
It's fine. That's so exciting.
I love it. Hope says, are we doing a full wrap on the mug?
We are. Now, it will have a seam because my pattern is not a repeating pattern, so you're going there will be a line where like the end of my wrap touches the beginning of the wrap because I'm not using a repeating pattern. Now, you could get away with doing this if you're using a repeating pattern. And what a repeating pattern means, for those of you who don't know, it's a pattern that has, I wish I had, say for instance, this was your pattern. In order for it to be repeating, what would happen is you would take this right here, so these images right here, put them on this side of the image, and then it would be like half of them. So you would cut like this image in half, put half of it here and the other half here, so that when you took the entire image and placed it again, then it would repeat. Does that make sense? So
Makes sense to me.
You could do these that way and have a seamless tumbler. Our image today is not that way.
Hope says, what program did you use to create your image?
Illustrator always. I always use Illustrator, but you can use Inkscape. Canva, Silhouette Studios, and the other one that I always forget the name of because I haven't used him. It's a vector. It's a design software that you can create vector-based files or pixel-based files in. Either one.
Becca, someone heard that we have a sale.
Who heard that?
Someone.
Wow. That is true.
Do we have a sale?
That is true. Yes, it is true. We do have a $10 off our membership sale, and I put membership in quotes because you're not really paying for the membership. You get it for free right now, our founding flock members. For those of you who don't know, we have a course called Craft with a Flock, and you purchase that course. Right now it's $59. When you purchase that course, you automatically get access to our flock through May 31st of 2022. So what that gives you access to is our private Facebook group where we share all of our cut files that we drop every week. So I generally drop around 15 cut files every week. And those cut files are compatible with Cricut. They're good for sublimation. A lot of them are really good for Glowforge. You can use them with your Brother Scan and Cut, your Silhouette, any program or machine that uses PNGs or SVGs that these files are compatible with. So you get access to that. You get a free commercial use license. You get our member-only content. And you get our community, which you cannot put a dollar amount on.
Priceless.
Yes. So click the link. It should be working today. For those of you who were here yesterday, thank you so much for your patience with all of that.
Sorry.
Yes. You guys were amazing and still joined even after. It was phenomenal. We had some email. Let me know when the link works. I want to join.
Which is so sweet.
It was very sweet. You guys are amazing.
Hope says, is there a free version of Illustrator?
You have a 7-day trial, a 7-day free trial. You can also get discounted versions if you're a student or have a student. So if you have kids, sign them up. So you can do that. If you have a business, the Illustrator expense is a tax write-off. So make sure that you save the emails or the little deduction from your bank account every month. Because I take mine out monthly. You can do it yearly too. Make sure you save that and turn that into your tax consultant at the end of the year.
And what would be good to design with for an iPad?
For vector-based, that's the thing. I have not designed any cut files on an iPad, so I can't really give you my honest opinion. And I would honestly rather tell you that than hearsay from someone else, because I want to give my advice if I can't actually give you my advice. Does that make sense? Anyway, if you want to draw, I can tell you that Procreate is an amazing. Is that where I hit the camera earlier with my shoulder?
I just noticed.
I'm sorry, Rachel.
Just noticed.
I meant to look and I didn't. I'm so sorry.
Good.
Thank you for noticing. Anyway, I like to use Procreate on my iPad to draw things and hand letter, and then I pull those into Illustrator or Inkscape or something like that and convert them to an SVG. Rachel, can you make me a little note to remember to research and download some iPad software and find out what I like the best, and then I'll report back to you. Thank you for bringing that up.
I think I've missed something. Let me see.
What?
Where's the code? I've dropped the code a couple of times.
There is no code, actually.
For Glowforge. It's
for
Glowforge.
Okay. Oh, yeah, use that.
Yeah, here's our Glowforge code.
Use that a lot.
Use it, all the time, every day if you want. That'd be
Purchase
great.
one every day.
Yeah. One a day is good, I think.
Is Canva vector-based? I don't think so. I think it only saves as PNG. Good afternoon, Sir Daddy Scarface. They asked for a code word. Okay. Anyway, yes, we are making a Tumbler. Yes. I'm going to pull over onto my computer. Like I said, I haven't prepped any of this, so it's literally you're going to be seeing me fumbling looking for my cut files and all of that fun stuff, but I think I know where most of them are. I am going to just be making it Oak and Lamb themed because we make everything Oak and Lamb themed.
And we might,
Our life is sort of branded.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Even our mics. Have you showed them our mics, Becca?
I'll put a picture on our Instagram.
Yes, Becca went through and made little labels for our mics that are even branded with Oak and Lamb. So cute.
You know what? I was telling them what supplies we needed. And I was talking about the tumbler and what size it was. And it is, right at 8 inches tall, and then I was going to do a round because I actually need these measurements in order to create my graphic anyway. So it helps if you put it on the correct side because while I know the conversion for centimeters to inches, I can't do it in my head. 9 3/8. Let me write that down. We don't have a thing up here.
A what up here?
A thing, you know.
A thing. Yeah, I know all those things.
A sticky notepad.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, so I have my tumbler. I have my mug press. Now, you don't have to have a mug press to do this. A lot of people like to use convection ovens or or air fryers to do this. I think air fryers are like, I don't know. I obviously haven't seen all of them, but I think you're more limited with size and shape of what you put in the air fryer. Right, Rach?
Yes.
Yes. So.
Well, and you don't ever want to use it for food if you've used it for
correct.
that.
Same with a convection oven. You wouldn't really want to do that either. Is my sound on?
Your sound?
Or are there children outside?
I think there's children outside.
Okay. Not
also,
my kids. My kids are back in school.
Guess what? Wait, no, something's on.
Is it?
Something's on.
Do you hear something? Do you all hear something?
It's coming from your laptop. Mute your laptop.
I did.
That's weird.
Are we on my laptop?
The mic is not working, someone said.
Which mic?
The mic. What's your mic doing?
Mine's on. Mine's green.
Okay, I think okay, the levels look much better now. Okay.
I did nothing.
They were really looking wonky there for a second. Does anyone hear static? Let's wait and see. Getting lots of feedback on the audio. Crap, let me listen.
Okay, hold on.
Take a little listen here.
Let me know.
No?
I did.
Sounds great to me. Oh, no, I hear the static.
Is it my thingy?
Oh, it's good now. It's good now. I don't know what we did, but we fixed it.
Sorry, squirrel. Well, this is just what happens when you're live.
Anyway, I was going to let you know. You know, Becca, we've been very curious about Sir Daddy Scarface.
Yes.
He let us know. Where is that at? Oh, his name is Alfonso Romo, and we can call him Romo.
Romo.
It's so good to
R-O-M-O?
see you. Yeah, R-O-M-O.
Amazing. Romo or Romo?
Kat, huh?
Romo or Romo?
Oh, let me know.
Let me know.
Yeah. But Kat said, what's your real name? Because it's hard to type this out. It was so Kat, I love it. But hey, Kat got it out.
I got to write that down too because I won't remember it if I don't write it down. You got it. Thank you. Amazing. I got kicked out of our YouTube. It's a whole thing.
That's so rude.
Okay, static is gone. It's good. Okay.
Yes.
So we have this. We were talking about that you could use your mug press. You can also use a traditional mug attachment for your clamshell press. Those are very popular. I haven't used them. I don't know. Convection oven, and there is a couple, some people use just regular old convection ovens. I'm told that there's a specific kind of like turbo something convection oven that people really love. I'm interested.
Okay.
I don't know, but we're using this. So if you have this, this is a good hack. And then I do have my heat resistant tape here. I think this is 1/2 inch. I like it a little bit thicker. I like 3/4. I think it's 3/4 to 1 inch. I like the thicker stuff. Well, we're going to make this work. And then I just have a mat because this sucker's going to be hot. I should probably also grab a glove if I can find it.
Do we have heat resistant gloves?
Did I not buy one? Oh, dang it. I don't think I did. I'll just use my sleeve. Grab a oven mitt or something like that. I think you're right, Rach. I don't think I bought one. It's okay. It's all for the flock. Okay, let's jump over into Illustrator. Let me just make sure everything is minimized because that drives me crazy.
Yeah, just take your time. We're not in a hurry here.
Okay. And I have like 1,000 of course I do. It doesn't matter. Whatever. Okay. This is good. So I have Illustrator pulled up here and I'm just going to create a new artboard here by coming up to the top and pressing File and New. And let's go ahead and make our artboard the size of our tumbler. So I'm going to change it from pixels because I was doing a pixel-based measurement graphic for YouTube. So I'm going to change it from pixel to inches, and we'll change the width to 9.375, which is 9 3/8.
That's 8.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely. Can't believe my horrible eyes saw that.
That would have made me really upset. By 8. So that is the size of our tumbler. Fantastic. Oh, and I already have my background thing up.
And Becca, Chrissy says, does the flock cover Glowforge?
It does.
Yep.
It does.
It does.
Absolutely. Okay, so this is a file that I have. I may have shared this before. This has like our O&L swirl and our checker and all of these different things that I use for social and for thumbnails and things like that. I just keep a file already up like this. That way I can easily grab what I want. So I'm going to be using the swirl today. And then I'll just insert it. So I copied it from the one board by pressing Command C, and I pasted it into this board by pressing Command V. Now what I want to do is size this down so that it is this size. Now I could do that 2 ways. I could come up here to the top and put in the sizes that I already know, which is again 9 3/8 by 8 inches, or I can drag and drop just like this. And I'll come up here to the top, make it a little bit better, just like that. Now what I want to do is grab my logo, which is somewhere in here. We'll use, which logo should we use? I kind of want to use the well, no. I was going to put a number on it, but I won't do that because we may eventually give this away. We'll see. We'll just use the regular logo.
Yeah.
I can use PNG or SVG, either one, it doesn't matter. Just pull it in right here. And then I'm going to size it down. And if I size it just like I did the other thing, then the ratio is not going to be intact. So it's going to be ugly. I'm going to press Command Z to undo. So what I want to do is hold in Shift while I drag so that my ratio stays intact. Just like this. Now, does that look blurry? No, it does not. So, should I put anything else on it or just leave it like this?
I would leave it like that.
Just leave it?
Simple enough to me.
Okay.
What do you think?
Well, you know I'm a bigger, better type person.
That's true. That's true.
I think we'll just leave it.
Okay.
Okay. So now, what I'm going to do, yes.
How do you know that's in the center?
I just eyed it.
Oh, I shouldn't have asked that. Here we go. I put Becca on the spot now.
It may not be in the
Is
center.
there like some kind of secret thing that she did here? I've got to ask because I don't know anything about it.
My thought process was that it doesn't really matter if it's in the center because it's a full wraparound tumbler.
That's true.
However, if I wanted to make sure it was in the center, then I would select everything and then come over here to where it says align and press horizontal align center. And I'm afraid to push it because if it moves a lot, I'm going to be embarrassed.
Oh, it didn't move. Come on. That was fine. You did great.
Well, and it didn't move. Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing makes you feel better though when you do that and it doesn't move at all.
I know.
Nothing makes you feel better.
Okay, I'm going to brag on myself. My dad brought the bases for these tables in, and we flipped the top down onto the ground, put the base on it, and I was like moving the base around to see the center, front to back, left to right. Mom was like, I don't know why you're doing that because Dad's just gonna measure it. And I was like, because I want to see how close I can get.
Yeah.
So then I go out into the parking lot and I'm like undoing these big, huge toolboxes, and Dad comes out. He was like, you want to know? And I was like, yeah, I want to know. He said, you are at 1/32 of an inch off.
That's like
it was
the holy grail.
Yeah, I can die a happy person now.
Everyone's giving you their flock numbers to put on this because they feel like you should just put their flock numbers on it. That'd be good. Also, they're talking about the static coming back, but apparently it came back and left.
Is it because it's in my pocket
Kat
again?
said the static must be from Becca's mic because when it goes away, she's louder. The static was back, then one click and it was gone. I'm not sure.
Okay, I'm gonna take it out of my pocket and just put it on the front.
Static
and
when you leaned over, but not now.
I'm gonna touch all of it. That's all you do, right? You just touch it.
Yeah.
Is Fred here? Is Fred here? Does he have any advice? Okay.
Fred was here in the beginning.
Okay. Now what I want to do is reverse all of this because with sublimation you do have to mirror it. So I'm going to select everything, right click, and press transform. Then I can press reflect, and you can choose whether you want to reflect it vertically or horizontally. I'm going to press OK. And then I can press print, and you can print straight from Illustrator. You can also save this and print it straight from your desktop, whichever you prefer. Let me make sure. I have a huge piece of paper in there, and I don't actually need a huge piece of paper. We're going to use it anyway because that's already what's in there. So I need to go to page setup, continue, and then select the huge piece of paper, which is the right here, Super B A3. This is 19 by 13 inch.
Big old piece of paper.
I don't know why I thought I wasn't thinking. And I do not want it to scale. If I push scale, then it will size it. And I don't want it to size because I have it sized perfectly. So just put do not scale. I'm going to press setup, press continue, and then let it know that it needs to feed from the rear tray. I do have my Epson 7840 printer that we have converted for sublimation selected. And I increased the print quality to best, so now I can press print. Once it prints, my lovely Rachel,
assistant, your crafting assistant,
is going to bring me the paper. Also, I just keep looking at Rachel, and I can see baby Charlie.
Oh gosh, yes.
And it just melts my heart. I can't. Rachel, let everyone know you're 20. How many weeks?
25 weeks.
25 weeks. Why is this not printing? Can you push the power button and see if that helps?
On the printer?
Yeah, remember I unplugged it.
That helped. There we go.
Let's see.
It's on now.
Yeah, it's looking for the printer.
There we go.
I may have to redo it. We'll see. She's chatting at us. I was going to bring the printer over here. These printers are like
huge.
I want to say it might weigh more than my son, which he doesn't weigh a lot, but it's
this printer. It's a honker of a printer.
Yes. While it's printing, I'm going to go back to YouTube comments and see what I've missed, see who I'm chatting with.
They keep trying to give you their flock number to put on this. It's hilarious.
I love these people. I love these people. Chrissy, did you not know that Rachel is pregnant? Yes,
I'm doing April with a little boy.
I'm gonna cancel this print.
Okay, yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Because it says printers in use. We'll see. I may have also selected the wrong, because for whatever reason it sets it up. What?
Emily just joined.
Emily! Yay, Emily, welcome! Welcome to the vlog.
Amazing.
We are so excited. So excited for you to be here. I really am a little bit mad at myself right now that I didn't have this printed beforehand. Because if it doesn't print, I'm going to be livid.
So we've gotten Miss Debbie and Miss Emily who've joined.
Debbie joined today too?
Debbie Hallbrook.
Yes, welcome Debbie.
Thank you guys so much for joining.
I don't get notifications on my computer when I'm plugged up to this, which is nice and grumpy all at the same time. But so I don't see when you guys are joining. I guess I could have looked at my phone. I think it's chatting to itself over there.
Everyone is so sweet welcoming Emily. You guys are precious.
Yeah, Emily. So I will send you a welcome email as soon as this live is over and I'm not live with you. But make sure that you go join the private Facebook group. We can't automatically give you access. You and Debbie. Debbie. Sorry, Debbie.
Yep.
Need to go join. It's not responding. Of course it's not. Okay.
Hold on. Got time. This is going to go quick. We've got time.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it from, well.
I hear something. Hear something.
Yeah. Let me make sure. I'll just press the second one and see what happens. I think the second one is fax, though, even though it doesn't say fax from Illustrator. It appears to be working.
Yeah. Kat's wondering if you've made Jan anything with her flock number on it.
I did.
Mm-hmm. A mug, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you hit OK on the printer? I'm so sorry, Rachel. I should have just brought it over here. Of
course not.
I think it thinks that I don't have the right size paper in there, but I do.
Let me see.
What's it say?
It says the paper size and type set in the proper tray does not match the specific print settings.
Just press OK.
Okay. Is it Super B?
Yes.
Okie dokie. We're rocking and rolling.
I'm
now.
sorry, friends. I'm
we're
so
in
sorry.
Business.
Even though I said it earlier, you just never know. Printers are one of those things that, luckily now, like installing printer drivers and things like that is a whole lot easier than it used to be. It used to make me want to pull my hair out. Especially the, like, wireless.
Yes.
It's so much easier just to plug it up into your
It's
computer.
so much easier. It's so much easier.
But when it works, it's very
You're
nice.
like, this is nice. This wireless is nice.
Yes. So we're printing. I'm going back to comments now that we figured that out.
Christina, who is flock member number 1. So there is no, for some reason, it didn't start at number 1. It started at number 323.
Okay, so wait. So flock numbers are order numbers.
Oh, correct. Yes, I'm sorry.
This was not something our wonderful member Missy, I don't even know how or why she thought of it, but we're so grateful she did, thought to give herself a flock number. And
like,
she used
sheep, flock, they have
her
ear tags.
number.
Yeah.
And do you see that?
That did not print well.
No, let's do it again. Let me just show them too, and when you're done with that. That's interesting. I wonder if are we low on ink? Doesn't say that we are. If this one prints that way too, I'll just go ahead and do it, and we'll have a slightly imperfect one. Thank you. Mm-hmm. It's very interesting. It's like it didn't print right here, and then it started printing here, and it was sort of liney here as well. But toward the end of the print, it corrected itself and became good again.
We'll see how that happens.
Yeah. Okay, print. Let me make sure that I have everything. Yeah, everything's right. Okay. Anyway, so the order number, our web dev team started it at I guess 300. And then when they were doing their test orders and things like that, by the time we went live, the first order number was 323.
Yeah.
So, and then it skipped. Oh, something happened with one of the payment processing. So 324 wasn't there. Then it went to 325.
It was so weird.
So weird.
But we didn't start at 1.
No. My flock number is 321, and I have never purchased my own course.
Yeah.
So I just gave it to myself.
Yeah, there you go.
Rachel's 320.
Yeah,
Anna's 322. Are we actually printing?
Yeah. Yes, printing.
Okay. Yeah, I was just making sure. It's because the paper's so big.
I sure hope so.
Me too.
Is it special paper, Susan? It is. Here, let me give you this.
Thank you. It is sublimation paper. Now, I have had some friends who have tested the regular copy paper or the bright copy paper from Walmart versus sublimation paper, and they swear that it is the same. I have not done it. Thank you, Rachel.
Absolutely.
But this comes in different sizes. This is the 19 by 13, and we love our printer because it does print that big. A lot of the printers do not. But that paper also comes in 8.5 by 11, 11 by 14, and then 4 by 9 or 10, which is good for mugs. Okay, so we have this right here. I'm going to cut it out by hand.
I love that it printed in this complete center of the paper.
I know, right?
Not up on the side, right there in the center.
I don't have to be super, 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 super close. Well, I do. Hold on. I was going to say I don't have to be super close because where there is white, nothing will print over. However, if I'm not super close, then when this overlaps, you will have white because of the way that it overlaps. So I'm going to cut it close.
Chrissy joined. Chrissy.
Welcome. What is your flock number?
Her flock number is 740.
Is it?
Yeah.
Did you
and
just
then
look
we
it up?
have someone, Patricia. Patricia just joined.
Oh
Patricia
my
Murphy.
gosh. We have 4 new
741.
flock members in the last 10 minutes. Mm-hmm. This is so exciting. And friends, I put it in the welcome email. Definitely go and welcome yourself because our flock loves to welcome you and get to know you and find out where you live. I mean, not in a creepy way, but just so that you feel more connected to people when you're oh, you're only an hour away from me or whatnot.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's very nice to see those relationships blossom that started from the flock because there's people that'll go meet each other and drive to one another and become real life friends because of it, which is super amazing.
Is Debbie here? Debbie friend? Did I see her
Debbie
name?
is here.
Debbie drove 4 hours to come see us, and I think honestly,
did you ever tell her, Becca?
No, I didn't. I thought that she was going to be in town
Like we thought you
or
had
close
other
by.
plans.
We thought you had other plans. So then when we found out that she literally just drove to like,
she made a special trip for us.
it made my heart kind of melt.
Oh my gosh, we were so delighted,
blown
to be able
away.
To host you.
Yeah,
so
blown away.
Sweet.
Okay, I have this cut. I just grabbed my little paper trimmer here, trimmed it out there. I love this We Are Memory Keepers paper trimmer, by the way. We have the Cricut one, which is also nice, but I love this one because the Cricut has the little
have it
arm.
on the overhead too.
Do you? Okay. The Cricut has the little arm that apparently we've never opened because it doesn't want to. That comes out so that you can measure the longer lengths. However, I just feel like this is a little sturdier. I don't know. And then it locks into place right here. It
and
also
the brand
comes.
is what again?
We Are Memory Keepers. Yep. It also has a scoring stylus, and all of these lines. It's a scoreboard too. Oh, a scoring board, not a scoreboard. You can't keep score on it.
Darn.
Yeah.
I'm not buying it then.
No. I don't need that.
I need that.
Okay. So, we're going to take this, flip it over, and I'm going to put this tape right here and kind of overlap because I'm going to be using this as a handle.
Kat said, Scott suggested we come this summer sometime to meet you guys. That would be so fun.
Kat, let's coordinate a camp trip.
I'm going to have to just pop a tent up.
No,
I'm going to have to go.
No. One, you could stay with one of us. Two, we could go somewhere that you could rent a RV or cabin or yurt.
That sounds, a yurt.
A
I want a
yurt.
yurt.
Oh, that would be so fun. Would you come to East Tennessee to camp? Let me know.
That sounds like a ton of fun.
Okay.
I want a camper.
I'm not going to put this piece on until the end. Normally I would do two handles, but where I'm going to overlap, I need that tape not to be there.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
See, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm going to just place this down. Oh, and when I measured 8 inches, I didn't do from the very top to the very bottom. I did from like flat, on the flat surface, because having the taper would be a whole thing. Well, and apparently I didn't measure it good anyway.
I'll switch it to you.
We're not going to have a seamless one. I didn't measure it right. Sorry, that's what happens when you're live.
It'll be close enough. Nothing's perfect.
Yeah. Oh, well. She'll still be cute.
Oh, yeah.
Good thing I didn't put anyone's number on it. Did get a
Well, Becca, now we're going to have to rent out a whole campground.
Does everyone want to do it?
Yeah.
I'm on board for this.
We'll call up a campground. We got to give them like a year's notice. Though.
Anna camp, Scotty and Julie camp. They'll all be on board. What week do we want to do this? I love this idea. Okay.
Everyone wants to come.
This is amazing. Okay.
How fun would that be?
I mean, I personally would love it. Okay. We'll see. We'll see what we can come up with.
We could do a dinner where we all make one of our favorite camping dishes.
Yes, and have like yeah.
Oh.
We could have an organized craft time.
Yeah. Well, this sounds phenomenal.
I know there are, I'll look into campgrounds that have, for those of you who don't have a camper but still would want to participate, I could look into campgrounds that have cabins and
housing
things like that.
available. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just taping across the top and bottom. Oh, Mom and Dad could come too. Has Mom chimed in?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
She says we camp. Yeah.
Top and bottom, just so that we don't have any shadow issues, especially because we're going to be flipping this a bunch.
Yes. Where's this comment? It was hilarious. Let me see. It was so funny. Elaine said, I'll take that one even though it's not perfect. She'll take that one.
You're such a giver, Elaine. You're such a giver. Okay. What I want to do is place my cup in here. Are we overhead?
Yes, you are.
Okay. And then I'm going to take some cardboard, and I don't know how much it's going to take, so this is just going to be like a
Look
little...
at her. Look at her.
I'm just ripping it here.
Like an animal.
We're just going to fill in the extra space. I think I'm going to do one more layer. But I don't want it to be too wide. I don't want it to go too much around because I want as much of my tumbler touching as possible. Okay, well, that feels pretty good. So now what I'm going to do is close this guy and let it go. And then once it goes all the way through, then I'll flip it or turn it, go all the way through.
Is
then
it
I'll
timing
flip it.
through
So
again?
yeah, it is. Sometimes
Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you have to time these because when it doesn't close properly, it goes like it blinks like this and then it sort of just shuts off. So we'll see what happens. If it doesn't time properly, let's see. Then I normally do about 5 minutes per section. So it's going to take a little bit of time. So let's chat. Asking questions and everything. Sorry, Anna sent me a text message. Are we going to try to do a supply list a week or so before Valentine's so that they can craft along with us? And the answer is yes, we are.
That'd be great.
For those of you who don't know, over in the private Facebook group, I put a little poll yesterday about if we hosted a Galentine's event, which we are, a fondue Galentine's event, what day would you prefer? And the general consensus is that Saturday before Valentine's Day. So we are going to be doing our Valentine event on Saturday. Is it the 12th?
Yes.
Yes, because Monday is the 14th. So Saturday the 12th at 12 p.m. Eastern, we are having fondue. I think we're going to do cheese fondue and chocolate fondue. I just ordered the fondue pots. I'm really excited. And then we're going to make some Valentines. So probably I have a really cute lipstick tube 3D craft thingy that just launched yesterday. So I'll probably make that one. And then we'll probably make the P.S. I Love You one. And maybe one more. So pretty much for supplies, you're just going to need cards, like stuff that you would need for cards. So this is yelling at me. So I'm going to rotate it. Okay. And then close it again.
Now, Becca, we have some questions.
Okay.
Did you say 5 minutes per section?
That's generally what I do. Okay. Yes.
And then why no butcher's paper, Linda asks.
I never put butcher's paper on my. Do you all put butcher's paper on yours?
I don't.
It doesn't transfer over onto anything. I don't know. And when I've done this before with the cardstock, the cardboard, it didn't even transfer over to the cardboard. So I don't think you need it.
Why are you putting? Someone just got here. Miss Darlene just joined the live stream. She said, "Why are you putting cardboard in the mug press?"
It's a great question.
It is.
So this tumbler is too small for the mug press. So this is a hack that we do in order to make the mug press work for our skinny tumbler. The cardboard does not get hot, so it doesn't hurt anything, but it pushes the tumbler over onto the part of the mug press that is not touched by the cardboard. I'm trying to figure out how I can explain this.
That's it though, yeah.
So that part is getting heat, then we rotate it so that the part that previously didn't get heat gets heat. Does that make sense?
And Becca, they're asking all kinds of things about our fondue pot. Which pots did we get? You might have to text Anna.
I actually just ordered them. Hold on.
They want to know what fondue pots we got. And then I love that someone said on the West Coast that's 9 a.m. So they're excited about breakfast fondue. They're excited about it.
Right? Who doesn't want cheese and chocolate at 9 a.m.?
No one.
Did I put the order through?
Did you?
It's in my cart. Hold on. Wait, I ordered this too. Why is this in my shopping cart? I ordered all this. I needed this already. Dadgummit.
Oh no.
I needed a brayer. I need a brayer from. Let me make sure I'm not double ordering this.
Has anyone ever done this with the shrink wrap over the tumbler and then the mug press? I have never done that.
I have never done that either. Let me order our ATG. Oh, that's why I didn't go through. There's only one of those. Somebody tell Anna that we can't order this because there's only one. We were looking at
the fondue pots?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's devastating.
I'm going to go ahead and order it and we can order another one. The Cuisinart CF something is the fondue pot, and it comes with 8
skewers.
Are they called skewers?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Hey, Becca, so I have a confession.
What?
Last time, I don't think we ever talked about it. Last time I went to the melting pot, I did not have a great experience.
Oh.
It was at least 80 degrees in there.
Which one did you go to?
Knoxville.
Oh.
Hot. hot, hot, hot. We had a party of 4, and here's the thing, guys. It's all hunky-dory until you don't agree on something. And then you have to compromise on your cooking style or the cheese, because you can't have 2.
I will only go with people who get the same thing as me because I will not compromise on that.
We requested a double boiler, and they basically said no other party of 4s have double boilers, so we can't do that for you. And we were like, do we need to slip you a 20 or something? Like, what do you need? It was hot.
Ooh, that's hot.
In there. Mostly it was the heat for me. Our little waiter was good. I think most of it comes with the COVID and the people are overworked because the place was packed full. But there was probably 3-4 servers for the whole joint.
Well, Rach, you can't write it off. You can't write it off from one bad experience. We have to try it again.
That's what I was getting at.
Okay,
is that we must go again.
Yes.
Soon.
Okay.
Soon. Because I got to test the theory.
I love to take my kids for my anniversary. That's coming up. So.
Yes. Why don't you let me keep your kids and you and Wayne can go?
I mean, if you're just dying to keep my kids.
I mean, I'd love to make Fallon some popcorn and pickles and
pickles. See, do you notice that my light is not blinking this go around? It did the first time, but it's not blinking. So now I'm having to time it, and I haven't set a timer. So we're just gonna hope that it goes well.
It's really weird that it does that.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it'll sense it and go ahead and time down, and sometimes it won't, but you can see the lights aren't flashing or anything.
Okay, we've got a solid 10 more minutes on this, so go ahead, ask me your questions. Give me your thoughts on camping because I haven't seen those comments. How many people, honestly, do we have that would be interested in a summertime camp trip?
Now, we haven't ruled out our crafting cruise. We haven't ruled it out.
No, this does not replace that.
No,
this
there's
does
no
not
replace.
This is not like
someone mentioned that earlier.
No, this is not an organized craft event. Like, this isn't like, hey, buy this ticket and then come do this. This is purely you set up your camp trip. Like, I probably will not organize anything for this.
You don't even have to bring a Cricut if you don't want to. That type of thing.
This is not that type of thing. Now, we want to do things like that in the future, but that's not what this is because honestly, I can't plan all of that and do what I'm doing in the next 5 months.
Some people don't have a camper. Some people, So this is just like whoever wants to can type of deal.
I don't like the fact that you cook all your food in the same pot so everything tastes the same, and that is so funny. I don't really think that it's super humid at our melting pot. I get the same food. I get a teriyaki sirloin and cook it in the. Part of the problem I think a lot of times is people get the wrong cooking style.
100% agree.
It really affects
Jacob
things.
loved the one that you
fry stuff in.
It's oil.
No, I hate that.
They compromised this time. They were actually out of it. They said they got a new oil in that basically like burns the place down, so they can't use it until they get their shipment. So we did the coq au vin,
yes,
which is like the wine.
It's my favorite. Yeah,
it's like the wine reduction that you kind of boil it in. They liked it too. They liked it.
What's your favorite Glowforge craft? Oh, Chrissy, this is a hard question because I love Glowforge. It's probably my favorite crafting genre right now. This is hard. This is really hard.
Like favorite that you've made or favorite that you've seen?
There's so many cute ones. Can I just show you this one that was actually on Glowforge's?
You might want to try and find it on your computer.
That's the good question. I don't think I can though.
We can't see a thing on your phone screen.
Can I look up private messages from Instagram on my web browser?
Maybe.
Let me see. Julie sent me one that Glowforge had shared that was so stinking cute. And they took this envelope, and I honestly wasn't even sure. Oh, you can look them up. Thank goodness. Let me find Julie's. Look at this project.
Crap. Wrong one.
Look at this. They're little envelopes, but you can open and close them. Like, they've cut that out. It's like this little like hex type cutout that makes it pliable.
Like a hinge kind of.
Yes. It makes it pliable, and then they have these magnets. Like, I'm totally on board for trying to come up with some sort of file like this. It's not my favorite, but I love it. And then look at this one. That's really cute too. Glowforge shared this one as well. If it will come up. Well, that's not what I wanted. It's a cute profile though.
It is.
the little name puzzles,
that's adorable.
but they've taken clear acrylic so that you can see this background that they've put on here. I know, it's so stinking cute.
Love
I
that.
think this might be finished, so I'm going to open it and rotate it.
Twist it around.
Yeah. You'll see.
Do you have to worry about reheating part of the image when you rotate it?
No, you do not. Great question. In fact, I have an unrecognized... Oh, that was me. I have unintentionally reheated the same side a couple of times because I wasn't 100% sure that I touched them like in my heating process. I did like 8 of these at one time and then was doing other things at the same time and got carried away, and it was a whole thing. But long story short, it doesn't hurt it to reheat the same spots.
And Romo says, what is a Glowforge? He's a bit new to crafting.
It is a laser printer, which I don't know why they call it a printer. Weirds me out a little bit, but it's a laser cutter. So let me grab this thing really quick. I cut this out. Rachel shared it yesterday. I took Becca and Fallon's handwriting and converted it to an SVG and cut this out of MDF board. So each little letter. I'm going to paint these and then I'll stick it on this piece. I can actually show you this right here. This is a piece of light maple that I cut out and then scored. I scored right here on these lines, and what scoring does is basically does a cut line that doesn't go all the way through, if that makes sense. So sort of like engraving, but not. So we have that, and then let me show you this guy right here. I cut this out of acrylic on the Glowforge, so our little ear tag, and then I scored our logo here, and then I pulled off the transfer or the masking just on the actual outline. So all of this still had masking on it. All this had masking on it. So I spray painted and then pulled the masking up. And then I did the same thing for this number back here. So those are fun. We made some, I don't think I have one here. We made some really cute gift card holders with our Glowforge as well. And then, Becca and Fallon's little thingies that I did for back to school. Let me see if I can find them really quickly.
And which Glowforge do we recommend, Becca?
I mean, I'm gonna say if you're getting it to like make a business with it, especially, I would just go for the Pro. It's quicker. You can do bigger cuts with it, and I don't know. That's what I would go for if I were buying one for myself at home, and I could afford it. That's the other thing. You have to be able to afford it. Are we back on my screen really quick?
Let me switch back over.
I made this out of Glowforge, Fallon's little sign. Here's one for Beckett too. And you pop this piece right here and this piece right here out, and you put like, it includes all of like kindergarten, first, second, all the way through senior year. First, last, and 100th day.
Oh, that's cute.
First, last, 100th, and then kindergarten through senior year here. So you pop those out and then take their first and last day pictures with them. So that's fun.
Adorable.
Fun thing too.
And Chrissy, are you going to do some Glowforge lives? Chrissy, we're so glad you're here. And you have missed some. We have had some Glowforge lives. And some, we've got organic videos coming out with the Glowforge, some really fun stuff. We always do some Glowforge crafts.
And we have a Glowforge live this week.
Yeah, so definitely stick around, Chrissy. We're so glad you're here. So glad you're here. And someone just wanted to make sure they asked again. Allison said, so there's no issue with ghosting when you don't press the entire mug at once.
Correct. I'll show you.
Yeah, this is the hack, is being able to rotate it and flip it and rotate it.
The only issue that we may have is if I like rotated it too much. I should have put some marks on my mug where it was hitting. I didn't do that. The only issue that I would have at this point is if I didn't heat up part of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But that would be a user error. It wouldn't be the hack's fault. It would, you would be able to fix
be
that
100% honest, sometimes it's easy to not pay attention to what you're doing because you're trying to keep conversation up here.
Yeah, true.
And watch comments and all that stuff. So I would do this type of craft probably by myself without friends in the room.
Yeah.
So that I could be sure that I did it properly.
But again, you're getting all the training here today.
It's hot. Sorry.
Oh my gosh, it's adorable.
No ghosting. Look at that.
Well, it's perfect.
It is cute. Okay.
Don't burn yourself, Becca.
I'm trying not to. I want to put this in, but it's plastic and it'll melt. So that's a fun little hack, right? Just cardboard. This is not even warm. Seriously. It's like room temp.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Very interesting. Okay. What did you all think of this? If you like this, you're going to like Oak and Lamb here.
I think you'll love it.
Because we love to do stuff like this. Yes, it's true.
You'll love it.
This week for member only content, we have I can't find the hole that goes in. We have a project on foil, Cricut foiling. So we've had a couple of requests. You guys are so funny. I love, we're getting requests. Also, Rachel, we got requests for water-side decals and waterproof decals.
Love both of those.
So we'll have to do, yeah, right?
Love that.
We'll probably throw some member only content. If you guys request it, it will probably get done as a member only video. Yeah. If it's like, oh my gosh, yes, there's great SEO for that, then we'll even make it a live like here on YouTube. But either way, we want to give you all the education that you're wanting. Like I can stand up here and tell you everything that I want to learn, but it doesn't benefit you if it's not something you're interested in. So
that's one thing. We want to hear you guys out. What do you want? What do you want to learn? What do you want to master? How can we make you more confident every day? That's what we're here to do.
I know we want more sewing videos, so we'll be on that too. We haven't done a sewing video in a couple of weeks, so I'm sorry. How do we find member only content? Jennifer, that's a great question. So I share the videos on Facebook. And
in the Facebook group.
In the private Facebook group right now. So what we do, we are creating them organically and uploading them as an unlisted video on YouTube, and then we'll share that link with you for a couple reasons. One, it's very polished that way. Two, we want to build up our library so that future members also have this great resource. So right now they're shared in the Facebook group. And once our Facebook or once our webpage goes live, you'll be able to find them under the project section. Any other questions?
We had one from Allison, and I'm here on our live from yesterday, and I'm going to copy and paste our live from yesterday with the timestamp on where I show all of our cut files. Because she was wondering, can I see
unless there are other people here that want to see the cut files.
Yeah,
let us know. Yeah.
But this is us going through them all on this live stream from yesterday. At an hour and 3 minutes. So, yeah.
I would love a demo on the option within a convection oven. Yeah, that would be fun. We can do that. And Jennifer, right now we only have 2 member-only videos. We do try to get one in. Our goal right now is one a week until we aren't slammed with so much other stuff. Obviously, we want to give you more content, but we're trying to space things out right now because we're sort of doing it all. So those will be updated as we go, for sure. Christina says, yes, please. I don't mind to share them really quick. Let's go over here. Can you do a member-only video on Canva? So what sort of things do you want to learn in Canva? That's a great question.
So I don't get this wrong. How many minutes do you have to heat the tumbler if the light does not flash?
I do 5 minutes per section. Great question. Okay. Cut files. Let's see here. That's not one. Okay. Those are upcoming. But it gives you a preview of what's coming.
Sneak peek.
Sneak peek. We have some baby stuff coming. These are live on the site. So we did this fun blanket on the New Year's Day live that was babies first, and it included all of these: Valentine's Day, Thanksgiving, St. Patrick's Day. So that's really fun. But you could also use these for like a interchangeable home decor, like wall decor or buffet table decor, front wreath, anything like that you would want to interchange would be really cute. So those are on. This is a fun card that we also did on New Year's Day. Rach did a video. This is a beginner card, and she did a really great organic video featuring this card cut file. We have some of our New Year's ones right here. And the reason that there are two of them is because one is a PNG and one is SVG. And so I've brought them both into Design Space to test them and make sure that they are functioning properly before I upload them for you all. This is one of my favorites. I don't even know why. I don't drink a lot of champagne. I prefer wine over champagne, but I absolutely love this cut file. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22, and I feel like everyone should like wear this out because next year it's going to be irrelevant.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
I try not to do a bunch of cut files that are that way. I mean, every now and then you need a good like year
cut file.
But see, all of these can be used year after year because there's no year in it. Now you could customize it with a year, like 3, 2, 1, and then you could have put like 2022 under this or something like that. That would have been cute. Follow the Call of the Disco Ball. I love this file. Look at this. This is so cute.
Look at all the colors.
So stinking cute. And I hate to say that because I made these. I always feel like
Becca, please toot your own horn.
But they're cute.
They're
they
so
are.
cute. You deserve to toot your own horn for sure.
Okay. Let's go back. Scroll. How many friends do we have here?
88.
Amazing. Okay. We have this fun pickle, which honestly I wasn't even going to upload, but I mentioned that I made it for Fallon, and someone was like, "Can we get that?" Sure. Whatever you want.
Here's your roller.
Whatever you want. Yes. This is a 3D top hat cut file that we did for New Year's. Life is too short to fold fitted sheets. I'm not a control freak, but you're doing it wrong, which Rach actually just did a video with this file, and it's super cute. This is also one of my favorites. The empty.
Do the right thing.
Yeah. Do the right thing.
Do the right thing.
This is one of Rachel's favorites, Goal Weight One Chin.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And I liked these, so I did them for her. Today I ate a cupcake with no sprinkles. Diets are hard. If you started a New Year's resolution
4 days ago.
Yeah, then you probably get it. A whole collection of gift card holders, which these I recommend doing out of cardstock or craft board. However, there's this whole collection, Chrissy, that you could do, especially this one is super cute with the Glowforge, and layer this with like MDF and stuff. Very, very cute. We have a live on this, so you can see how easy it is to do that. Christmas cut files, be creative, just lots of fun. Just here for the cranberry sauce, and we're just adding every single week. Every single week. All these are in there. This is a cute Glowforge one too, Chrissy. I'm not just talking to Chrissy. I just know that she's just ordered one, so she's going to be really excited about it. These are upcoming. We're going to have a mental health cut file collection. I'm not sure when that will release. Obviously, like Valentine's Day and things like that are
coming up.
Yeah. More recently than, or closer than that. Anyway, there we have. There's a fun little preview. I'll always preview them for you. Have I missed anything while I wasn't looking?
Just that they love your files and to toot your own horn all you want.
Y'all are the sweetest. Yeah. You are absolutely the sweetest. Can you make a video on how to use a mug press that comes with a heat press? So I don't have a mug press that comes with a heat press. Rach, can you get an attachment for just a regular clamshell press?
We might be able to. Usually they come together like it's built to be able to be taken apart and used with other attachments.
So too.
We could try.
I could borrow one from someone. Here's the other thing.
It clamps. The actual press twists together on the mug just like this does. This is just something you set your mug in and you clamp it down, but the other ones work similar. So if you're wondering if this hack will work with that, it definitely will. It will.
How about sublimation on small shapes like dog tags and keychains? Ooh, we could do that. Rach, you've done some keychains and some ornaments.
Yes.
And I want to do an Oak and Lamb license plate.
Oh, yeah, that'd be adorable.
For the front of my car.
That would be adorable.
Can you show the cup again? Absolutely. Look at this guy.
He looks great.
I should have measured better.
It's okay.
So cute.
Yeah, it's adorable.
Yep. Anyway. Chrissy, that's the sweetest thing. Oh my gosh, that's sweet.
It's so nice, and Allison as well. I recognize Allison. It's so nice seeing these familiar faces that have found us.
I absolutely love it.
It warms my heart so much. So thank you guys so much for you ladies for being here. Thank you so much.
Leslie, I recognize. I mean, just all of these names that are currently on here. I'm like, this is family. This is family right here. It is. Kat says, if you haven't joined the flock, you need to. New files every week, and you can sell stuff with the cut files. The private Facebook group is awesome too. It is true.
And Miss Leslie, who's been asking great questions, she joined too. Yeah, Leslie joined
today.
Number 742. Yes.
My gosh, I can't stand not getting these notifications.
Do you know what I keep doing, Becca? I just keep refreshing the orders on the back end of the site.
I'm not getting the emails. That's so weird. Oh, it's because I'm connected to this machine, the devil machine.
The devil machine.
I want the order numbers. I want to see them. I want to welcome them.
Yes. We've
Updated
had
just now.
1, 2, 3, 4 joined during the live today.
Why am I not getting the emails?
Emily, Christine, which is Chrissy, Patricia, and Miss Leslie.
Amazing. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much.
Incredible.
Rach, what's our live tomorrow? It's mine, isn't it?
It's yours.
The Glowforge.
Yeah, yes, like the beginner's guide. Yes.
Glowforge. I'm going to chat about, Chrissy, this will be good for you. Even if you can't join live, you can rewatch it. Chat about like sort of setup. I'm not going to go through the setup. I have that filmed from when I set mine up. It's super, super, super easy.
Yeah, Becca came in and she texted me. She said, Rachel, setting up this Glowforge was 10 times easier than I thought it would be. And I'm so glad it was.
I had heard that it was a nightmare, so I was not looking forward to it. In fact, I almost made my brother, who's very techie, come help me. And then I was like, I can do this. This is ridiculous. And I did it, like filmed it, gave you all the information, moved it 100 times, moved the camera angles all in 34 minutes. So if I hadn't had to do that, then I could have done it in probably 15 to 20 minutes.
Elise had just ordered the Glowforge Pro.
Yes, she did. Congratulations. Yes, oh my goodness. I could cry for you because
she said thank you so much for the coupon. Thank you.
Thank you
for using it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Amazing. And it's actually really funny. Like, I'll just be 100% transparent. We're not supposed to talk about that there's like a discount. Like when we post our code, we're not supposed to talk about that. I think it's sort of common knowledge. But someone emailed me from Glowforge and said that if we got enough referrals, then they would refer us to a referral specialist. And there's like a whole program there. So I'm interested to see about that too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Anyway. Anyway, we're talking about the thing, like sort of a broad setup, like what you need available to you when you're setting up. Talking a little bit about ventilation, talking about supplies and materials that you can cut with your Glowforge, where you can find cheaper product to cut other than buying it straight from Glowforge. Those types of things that you're going to want to know with your new machine. So,
and Elisa says, I'm scared. Don't be scared.
Be scared, but don't be scared. Like, that's why we're here. We're here to do this with you.
Because we completely understand that is a huge investment. It's a huge piece of equipment. It's going to take up a lot of your time. We totally get that. It's healthy to be a little scared. You want to fear it a little bit, but it's really, really easy.
Diane, I know I saw her on here. If you're still on here, have you opened your Glowforge yet? I do want to know. Anyway, as soon as she answers, I just want to know the answer. And answer any other questions that you have. Stacy, I'm very sorry. She said Glowforge envy is real. I'm going to be 100% honest. I'm struggling right now because I want one at home for me personally, because I do. Because I want to be able to craft like at night and on the weekends without dragging my kids here. And it's like, it's a 20-minute drive, 20-minute drive from my house, which isn't a long time, but just going back and forth, like, Christmas Eve, I was like, oh, I need to cut a gift card holder for my niece for her gift. And then I had to drive all the way down here, paint it, and do all that stuff. And I could have just done it in my house. So I'm talking to my husband about maybe, I have to save my monies. About maybe buying one for home. I'm going to cut so many things I do not need. Yeah, you are. Yes, you are. But I just love, I mean, it's relatively inexpensive to make some really awesome custom things for people. And so I love giving them. You can also make a ton of money by making kits. Like if you're not into, which you're very artsy, so you may want to paint it and do all of that stuff. But if you're not into that part, then just creating the kits and selling them so other people can paint them, there's a lot of money and interest in that as well. What flock number are you up to?
742.
742. Which we started at 323 and we don't have that many members. It's like every time our web dev team did tests and things like that, it took some of the numbers away. So it's not completely accurate.
Chrissy says, do you have to have it with an air filter in the studio or do we vent it out the window?
Ours is vented out our door. My dad rigged up this really fun thing.
Hey, if it works.
Yes, with a dryer vent, and you're not supposed to do a dryer vent any longer than 8 feet. But we were getting this fan that goes in the middle, which will push it out further out. Yeah. Great question. Glowforge is very expensive. Yes, it is. Kate.
Yeah. Oh man,
it is very expensive.
We learned that quick.
We're not saying that it's not. However, if you want to make a business out of it, there are testimonies after testimony after testimony about people who paid off their Glowforge in the first 6 weeks of having their Glowforge. Yeah, kits. So people will cut like, I wish I had one. I wish I had something here to show you the kit. Oh, hold on. Let me walk over here.
Want me to get it?
I'll get it. It's not a big deal. They don't care. So this right here is a cut file too. And I made it 2 different ways. I made it one way that could be used with Cricut, and then I made it one way that would be with the Glowforge. So you can do the overhand if you want. This is a video that we did as well. It's a live, and you could do a kit like this. So you would cut out this piece, these 3 pieces, and the words, and just leave them the plain MDF board. You don't glue them together. You don't do any of that. And then you would send this as a kit to the buyer. They would paint it. You would give them instruction on like, this is the glue I recommend to glue this together, et cetera, et cetera. And maybe like some finished pictures of ones that you've done or something like that. And people love to do stuff like this. So a kit like that would be really cute.
And easy.
Yes.
Easy to send. Is there anything similar to a Glowforge that's not so loud? I don't know.
I haven't used all the... No, there are other laser cutters for sure, or laser printers.
The problem is you always have to have it ventilated so it like sucks it out. So all the fans and the machinery, it's quite a heavy commercial piece of machinery. So it's expected to be a little loud. But I understand being sensitive to noise, so maybe there's one out there that's a little quieter.
Kate, this is such a good way to look at it. She said, I'm $38 away from paying off my sublimation setup, printer, oven, tumbler press, etc. Once my profits pays for that, I can justify another item. I love when people are fiscally responsible that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, work up to it.
Yeah.
It's amazing, especially if you're trying to make a business with it. You do not have to buy the filter if you can vent out the window. That's correct. You do not. And
we've used both. Filtering it out is...
There are also third-party filters. I need to look more into it, but there are third-party filters that can be used with the Glowforge that are still pricey, but not nearly as expensive as Glowforge's. I have a place and venting design for a Glowforge. Now I just need funds to buy one. Yes, absolutely.
My library has something similar. Yeah.
Windows are at the ceiling. Mary, you might still be able to vent them even then. I went big with my printer too. Oh yeah, that is a good one. Yeah. Wow. But you've already paid that off. That's amazing, Kate. That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I love hearing that. Okay, friends. Thank you so much for being here live with us today. This has been such a fun live, and I'm glad everything worked out since I hadn't really pre-done any of it.
Looks
always
great.
scary.
Looks
it's always
fantastic.
A little bit scary. Welcome to all of you who joined. Again, if you've not joined yet, click the link. Or if you have questions about it, email us hello@oakandlamb.com. I'd love to help answer any questions that you might have about it. And
Jacqueline joined too.
Welcome, Jacqueline.
Welcome.
Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna get busy here sending all of these welcome emails with information about where you
I'll
can
approve
access
all you guys to the Facebook group.
about where you can access, where you can join the group, where you can access the files and all that fun stuff. So be looking for those emails.
We have 5 requests in the Facebook group. I'm so excited to get you all in.
Amazing.
This is so exciting.
Thank you all so much. We'll see you tomorrow here at 1 p.m. Eastern.